So today's the 14th of May 2024. I wanted to do a nice early update today and mix it up. So it's currently 10 a.m. at the moment. Currently in London, as you can tell from the change of scenery. But two things I wanted to touch today. So the first thing being, I just had a memory come up on my phone from 3 years ago today, and it's me in a Nando's uniform. Let me see if you can see that. You see that? Let me zoom in. Me in a Nando's uniform, that's the Nando's top 3 years ago today. And I just thought that's cool to show. Like, I've come such a long way from that point. Now, obviously, I was only there at Nando's whilst I was at college, so it was never like I planned to be there for the rest of my career. But yeah, I just thought it was really cool to sort of see that and see the difference and how far I've come and how far I've leveled up. I remember when I was that guy 3 years ago, I had like aspirations of doing stuff and I always knew I wanted to do more of my life and do something meaningful, but I didn't know what, and I didn't really know this world existed, and it wasn't as big of a thing, and I just sort of existed at that point. No, it sounds a bit sad, but like, yeah, just went to Nando's, went to college, went out with my mates on the weekend for a drink, and that was it. But I think it's cool to see the difference, even in 3 years, how far you can come from earning £8 an hour to getting paid $3 a pop per client. So, like I said, we've still got a long way to go, but compared to the person I was there, we've come a very long way. Now, the second thing I want to address is I've hit 100 subscribers, which I think is absolutely amazing. I didn't expect to hit that this quick. Now, a lot of people say, well, it's not really been quick. You've been doing this for 3-4 months, which is true. But at the same time, I think it's cool because, like I said before, I didn't think anyone would watch me. I didn't think anyone would watch this. But at the same time, people have found it really useful, which is the most important thing. But let me show you. Just pulled it up on the computer. All right, there we go. 100 subscribers. So yeah, it's cool. So I just wanted to say thank you for everyone that's supported and watching along the way. I'm sure I know it's only going to get bigger and the updates are only going to become more interesting. But I'm hoping so far you can see how far I've come anyway, from the picture from Nando's to the first ever update I did, which was, let's have a look actually, what date was the first ever update on? Give me a moment. Come on. First ever update was from November 2022. So you've got about 19 months of updates on there. Crazy. 19 months of updates on there already. And you can see the difference and how far I've come. And I think even if you go and watch the early ones, the way I'm talking, the way I carry myself, the things I'm talking about, the difference is night and day. But yeah, I just think it's so cool the progress, and I think it's nice to see stuff pay off and the effort you're putting in. I put a lot of time and energy into obviously trying to make this work and making sure I keep this updated. So like I said, I hope everyone's finding it useful. But yeah, I hope it shows you as well, like, what you can do if you just keep at it and stick your mind to it and don't give up. Now, like I said, again, I'm not exactly where I want to be, but a year ago, I would dream to be doing what I'm doing now. When you're in it, it's completely different and you don't see it as a big thing. But a year ago, I would have thought this is so cool. And a year ago, like, I remember this time last year, I think I made around £700 in that first month, in the May. And I thought, fucking hell, like, that's so sick. That's a nice bit of extra money. And I remember going on holiday in July and spending it and having a nice time. Whereas now, for the last 2 months, I've made £4,500 almost. And yeah, it's just mad. It's crazy. But yeah, like I said before, the main purpose of this channel is to educate you show you is possible and just show you not to give up, and hopefully that's what I'm doing. And I know the updates are behind just because I uploaded them late. But yeah, I've got some good updates coming up, and it only gets better, I can tell you that. But cool, that's where we're at. So today I'm just gonna be, I think I'm gonna try and shoot a YouTube video for my agency and see how that goes. Yeah, let's see. It's gonna be cool. Looking forward to it, and I've got a sales call tomorrow, so I'll keep you updated with that, how that goes. But yeah, that's my update for today.